Today we're going to be talking about all the bottles that I got in May of 2025. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today we're going to be talking about all the bottles that I got in May of 2025. And just as I announced it last week that it probably wouldn't be continuing, it continues. I went a little nuts this month. I found a few really good bottles that I've been wanting for a long time, and I got them finally, and I can't wait to show you. So let's go ahead and get into the first one here. These are in no particular order. First one up here is a standard here in the Hughes household. I love me some Eagle Rare. This is Eagle Rare, just regular Eagle Rare, not a store pick or anything like that. Walmart near me had a drop. I rushed over, and this was what was left, and it's actually what I was looking for because, like I talk about all the time in videos, this is what I use as a warm-up when I'm doing videos. I needed another one that wasn't a store pick, and I got one, so I can continue my little warm-up tradition. Moving on to the next one. Up next here is a bottle that I had been dying to get my hands on from the second it was announced. If you're curious what I have to say about this bottle, I've already done a review of it, so you can go check that out. This was really, really good. I mean, I don't know if it's going to make like top 10 of the year, if it's quite that good, but damn it, man, it's really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And the fact that this is going to be like a shelf-stable 8-year version of Wild Turkey 101 that tastes very different from the standard Wild Turkey 101, I think is an absolute win. So this was something I was really excited to get my hands on. I'm glad I got one. Moving on to the next one. All right, this is a bottle that is like a bucket list bottle for me. I wanted one of these ever since I found out about them. My friend won one in a drawing or something, and we came to an agreement on a trade, and I'm so thankful to Matt because I have wanted one of these since I found out they existed like 4 years ago. This is an Elijah Craig 125 proof. They call these the grenades. It's very small. I usually like to put it right here so you can see. I don't think it's going to show up on the C camera here. These are so freaking cool. These are exclusive to the distillery as far as I'm aware. And I don't even know how much they go for, but he just like gave me one for it. We made a trade. And it was a very minimal trade on my end, but I'm very happy. Like, thank you so much. 125 proof. I'm not going to open this unless I get another one. I've always wanted one of these. These are so freaking cool. So if you're ever at the distillery, check and see if these are still around because it's just a little glass barrel of whiskey. It's really cool. Thanks again, man. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you were willing to trade me for something for this because I've really wanted one of these. Moving on to the next one. All right, another staple here in the Hughes household. Anytime I get my hands on E.H. Taylor, I do it. I love me some E.H. Taylor small batch. It's probably my favorite version of E.H. Taylor, and I got this for $54, 45, 54, something like that at Walmart. This is one of those bottles for me that, like, I always hear people go like, is it worth $100? I'm like, yeah, it's worth $100. I don't say that about a lot of bottles, but these are really, really good. So if you see these lying around for around $100, you should definitely buy one. I would 100%. You're probably going to like this better than like one of the single barrels, unless you get like one that's really, really good. These are just phenomenal. Moving on to the next one. I said in a video one time that I would never buy another one of these, and I meant it until I found this one. This is Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. This is a single barrel. This was a single barrel selection, I believe. And the reason I got this one is because I heard it was really solid from the same guy, Matt, that traded me for the Elijah Craig grenade. And he liked it and said it was really good. And he said it was one of the best Kentucky Spirits he's had. So I'm going to give it a shot and see. This is from C&E. So we'll see. We'll see if it's any good. I'm not super high on these. I needed another one though, just because I want to see if the one I have is just like not great, because that is a possibility because they are single barrels. So we'll see. I'm going to do a review of this sooner than later. We'll take a gander, see if this is a better one than the other one that I have. Moving on to the next one. This one I'm not sure if I actually got in May or if I got it in April. I can't remember. I'm going to put it on this list because I don't think I mentioned. I meant to look it up before I started recording, and I completely forgot until I saw it just sitting over here. This is Green River single barrel wheated bourbon cask strength. These are like apparently pretty hard to come by. This was great. I had to go watch the review if you really want to watch it. I think they got something really special here, and I hope they continue making these because this is really, really good. I would love to find a store pick that is, this is from Publix. I'd love to find a store pick of this that's not a big box chain and like a mom and pop shop, where someone who actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to bourbon hand-picked a barrel. Because I don't think that happened here with this one. I think they just were like, yeah, we'll take one. So if anyone's out there that has that connection, like, I'm not asking for a free bottle. I'll obviously, I just would like to have one to compare to see if these are just kind of the same across the board or if they really, really vary. But I really enjoyed this one. I was very surprised because I have never liked Green River's wheated bourbon. And this one really, with that medicinal cherry note, really shines through. Moving on to the next one. All right, I'm going to do 3 of these together at once. These were sent to me by this brand called The Bond. They sent me a 4-year, a 7-year, And then this bottle called Thornbush, which we'll get into here in a second because this really surprised me. And then a sample of something that doesn't exist yet, and I'm not going to say what it is. It is a flavored whiskey, but it's weird and it's awesome and it works. So while we're talking about flavored whiskey, so they sent me these right here. This is the Bond. These are 4-year and 7-year. I think I have them backwards, actually. This is a 7-year and a 4-year MGP, assuming MGP, bottles that were bottled in Kentucky. And I got to be honest with you, man, these are really solid. They're not that expensive. You should absolutely go check this out. They're a non-distiller producer, but I'm telling you, man, these are really, really good. The 4-year is great. The 7-year is like even better. But the thing that really surprised me was this one right here, the Thornbush. This is a blackberry bourbon. I'm not typically a fan of flavored whiskey. There's like 2 or 3 that I enjoy once or twice a year. And usually it's in the summer when I'm smoking a cigar or something like that. I'm not typically a fan because usually they have this like oily mouth consistency that I really, really hate. And whatever they've done, it is not on this one or the other one that I tried that I can't talk about yet. Everyone that liked the Crown Blackberry, that's trash. Go try this. You will love this if that was the thing you enjoyed. I tried it in a cocktail and it kind of blew my mind. I'm going to talk about that later. I can't believe that I'm talking this highly of a flavored whiskey. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If Crown Blackberry hadn't come out, this would be the king of that. They'd be one of the biggest brands right now. I mean, I'm telling you, it's really good. So I'm going to put some coupon codes here they sent me to get you guys to go and grab these. You're going to be very happy with these if you're a bourbon dork like me. And if you want something completely different or you want a gift for somebody who likes flavored whiskey, go with this because it's actually genuinely good. Moving on to the next ones. All right. This is a bottle. I haven't done a review of it. And I don't think I'm going to do a review of it for a few reasons. First off, this is tough for me. Okay, so I do a bunch of store picks in the Orlando area with the Orlando Bourbon Gang. One of the stores we do picks with is Parton Liquors. Now, the name of this barrel is Cherry Cola. And I tried this at the store in like the sample bottle that they sent him to try. It was amazing. It tasted like you had put like Evan Williams cherry and Coke in a glass. But it was like at 119 proof, 112 proof. So naturally, I wanted one. And when they came in, buddy of mine went and go, Matt, again, this is like the Matt show. This is like the Matt video. Matt picked it up for me, and I was super excited, and I opened it second he brought it home when I got to see him this weekend. And I smelled it, and I was like, oh, there it is. It smells like that medicinal cherry that I like. And then I tasted it, and the thing that made it really good isn't there. This is one of the things that sucks when you do a barrel pick because you don't get them right away. When we did that with Conviction, if you guys were at the Conviction event, you'd know we got them the same day. That doesn't happen. That is such an anomaly. And this is one of the reasons why that sucks. Because whatever was special about that bottle at that time, 6 months later, it's gone. And it's a different thing. And it bums me out because this isn't bad. It's just not what I had tasted and fallen in love with. And it sucks because Peerless stuff is very expensive. I am not saying this is a bad pick by any level. I also didn't have anything to do with it. So this was not anything that I picked. This was already picked. But man, it is just super frustrating when that happens. When you taste something and then you go to grab the bottle of it and it's completely different. It really, really sucks. But it's not bad. It's just I wish it was what I remembered it being. If that makes any sense. Moving on to the next one. Speaking of barrel picks and just good people all around, buddy by Patrick reached out to me after a video talking about Woodford Double Oak, and I'd mentioned and I don't even remember what video it was, but I mentioned in passing that I really wanted a Woodford Double Oak store pick, and boy did he come through with Sprayberry Bottle Shop. I have not been to the store yet, but I have talked to the owner, and he is just such a nice guy. They were actually featured in a Bruzel video just like this past weekend. He found out that I wanted one of these and just sent me one. Didn't ask for a review, didn't ask for me to post about it on social media, nothing like that. Just knew that I wanted one and just sent me one. Like, what a good dude. And this thing's incredible, by the way, just for the record. They did an incredible job picking this one. It makes so much difference. Hunt these. These are absolutely delicious. You should be hunting these store picks, at least good store picks. It just really showed that like how important picks are, good picks. And dude, I can't thank you enough. It means a lot to me that you sent me this. Patrick, you as well. You were the connection. Amazing people. I'm going to make my way up to Georgia to go see these guys sooner than later. I don't know if he's going to be at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, but I'm going to be there. And if you're there, I owe you at least two or three rounds on me. Seriously, man, thank you. It means a lot. Moving on to the last ones. Doing these two together at the same time because one of them I will talk about in detail further, and it is the Conviction Naranja. Naranja? It's Spanish for orange. I found that out in a comment. This apparently is the last one of these that they are doing. Breaks my heart because this is one of the best, not one of. This is my favorite finish that Conviction does. I think this is the best one they do because just for my palate, hits perfectly. I love it. These are really good and really worth getting your hands on. If you're a local, you're going to want one of these. This is an old fashioned in a glass. Oh my God. I swear to God, you could put this on ice and just tell someone it was an old fashioned. They'd probably believe you. Like the color on it is insane. It's hard to do with these, but if you've ever seen like a Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, it looks just like that red hue color. It's gorgeous and it's delicious. I've tried it already. I've opened it. I opened this the second I opened it out of the box it came in. Moving on to the next one. And the last one here is another Conviction bottle. This was from my buddy Joey. He found this and like asked me what this was about, and I was like, I don't know. I've never seen that barrel number. It's TC-5. So I reached out to Thomas from Conviction and I said, hey, what do you know about this? Like, what does the TC mean? And he said we had several dubbed tapped casts because we were using most of them for cast finishing, but they were really good, so they wanted to bottle some and send some out. So I have not opened this yet. I probably will. I know it's a 375. It's the first small Conviction like this I have that's not like their raw distillate or something like that, or a sample bottle that was sent to me of some other barrel. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have one of these like small ones, 107 proof. I'm going to open it at some point. But shout out to Joey, man. Appreciate you grabbing this for me. Comment down below. Let me know what bottles you got in the month of May of 2025. While you're down there, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, cheers. A big thank you to all the Patreon supporters you see on screen right now.